Hello. What the hell? Angie and I were in the convertible today, all day. Gonna wait for some people, see if anybody shows up. I want to talk about relationships today. We're gonna give it a minute. Then I will start. 10 more seconds. One minute. Okay. Nobody's here, but that's okay. I'm usually talking to myself anyway. All right, I want to talk about relationships. Okay. The number one relationship is with yourself. With yourself. How do you feel inside? Get that glare off my glasses. How do you feel about yourself? Because that's the number one relationship is with yourself. And two viewers, okay, type something so I can say hi to you because I don't know who's out there. Ask yourself, what is my relationship with myself? Do you love yourself? Can you say you love yourself? Or are you listening to those thoughts that are saying, I'm not good enough? Or I'm not enough? Comparing this is what this does is compares to others. Usually it either makes us come out better than or less than. That's what it does. Don't listen to it. Because either one, better than or less than, that judgment is hurting you. Nobody's better than. We're not better than or less than anybody. It's the same. Every human being, whether it's the guy on the street with no money, holding a sign, he's just as worthy of being here as you are. When you judge him, three fingers are pointing back at yourself. We are that one consciousness. There is no separation. It is felt inside when you judge another as less than. Or even when you talk about a scenario. God, I cannot get that glare out of my eyes. Oh well. Look down. I don't know who's here, so somebody's here. When you judge somebody, it's very painful inside. It hurts. You don't know it hurts because you're so used to numbing those feelings. We weren't allowed as kids to feel, so we've stuffed it all in our bodies. That's why our bodies seem to break down. It hurts. If you actually got still to feel it, you would realize that it hurts as a contraction in that core somewhere inside. It's a it hurts when you judge. Okay, the thing is, you're not judging. The thoughts are judging someone else as less than or better than. I realized that I had one about people with money. They were better than me. So my value was how much money I bring in? Really? Talk about painful. That is painful. Say I was not able to work. Say I had no legs. I'm not worthy because I'm not working? Hmm. Or just say I was sick because all right, I went black. I have no idea what if I don't know. Only 7 minutes in, it went black. I don't know if should continue or should. Let's see what happens. Because we're not in control of this. When we think we're in control, ooh, that's painful too. Just gonna go with it. So basically, what I was saying, welcome back, whoever's there. Thanks for hanging in. I was talking about judgment and how when we judge someone else, it hurts. It hurts inside this body when you judge somebody. And I was talking about the money. Yeah, like we're only worth it if we're making money. Really? How painful of a existence is that? Believing that we're only worthy if we make money. Jeez, really? Can you feel that? So, anybody that doesn't make money is not worth anything. When I think back to my mother in law, she didn't work. She had some little jobs, cleaning jobs that she did here and there. She had 5 kids. That was a job in itself, but after the kids were gone, she really didn't work. And I never thought of her as less than, ever. I'm so grateful to have the in laws that I have. And I have had my whole life, basically, because Peter and I got together when I was 14. And each relationship that I have is, it feels like it's love. My granddaughter, I was just video chatting with her and told her about this new couple that Peter and I met, and how much I love them. She goes, "You love everybody." Like it was you love everybody. Like there's something wrong with that. The thing is, as you love you, your relationships, uh, your relationships are easy. They just flow when you look for the good in somebody. When you have a story about them that's not so good, you have a story that your mind cements inside of they, blah, blah, blah. That's living in you. That relationship is not a good one. And it's not going to get any better unless you change your story. Um, my daughter in law has had a rough life. My granddaughter's mom, she just was here for a week, and at the very end of the week, we had a tumultuous week. It was beautiful, and we just we're committed. Apparently, before we came here, we committed to doing this together. And I said to her, I said, I thank you for going there with me, for being the person that you are, because she's taught me how to love unconditionally, because she's very hurt. So hurt people hurt people. So it's hard for her. Well, so it seems, believing those thoughts. And no matter what, it's been a rough road for her. And actually, in the beginning, it was for me too. But I've loved her through all of it. All of it. And she showed me. She showed me how I can love somebody even in the face of what looks like she's hurting my granddaughter. That would be the story. I can't help it. Because if I hold any kind of hate or resentment or anger towards her, that's living in me. Whoever is here, there's 4 of you, and I really would like to say hi, but I can't. I don't know unless you type something. I appreciate you for being here. Do you resonate with what I'm saying? Anytime you hate somebody or judge somebody, that is living in you. You're not hurting the other person. It's like taking poison, expecting the other person to die. What stories do you have about so and so, and so and so, and so and so? He's da 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 da. She's da 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 da. No matter what, even if you block them out of your life, they're still going to come up on the screen, and so will the story. You have the power to change the story. You don't have to abide by the story. That you're still energetically connected to them. No matter how you cut them out, they're going to still cross your mind, and along with it will come all that turmoil and shit living in your body. As you come to love yourself, relationships heal, because that love is living in you. When my daughter-in-law says, I effing love you, because she knows I've been there through it all, no matter what. I'm not happy that she loves me. I don't need anybody's love anymore. I used to need it. I used to turn myself into a pretzel needing everybody's love. But as you find it within, you don't need it anymore. And people feel that you're giving it because it's welling up inside of you and you just love everybody. It's a completely backwards way of looking at life than we're taught. We're conditioned to believe. That false self with all the thoughts of this one and that one and myself, that I can do things wrong, I fucked it up, I did the wrong, I'm a bad girl, all of that, that's living inside of you. That voice isn't who you are. And you can question it. Start questioning it. Who says I screwed up? Who's saying that? Like with the scamming thing. It could say all it wants that I screwed up. Those thoughts still come by, but I don't hold on to them and go down the road with that. My girlfriend and I, Phoebe, used to talk about, we were in a kayak going down a river with boulders everywhere. And when you come across one, let's say a relationship that feels ick inside of you, he did that to me. Like somebody calling me stupid or telling me I talk too much or whatever used to hurt. So I'd put the boulders in the kayak and the flow wasn't as well. And now somebody can tell me I talk too much and yep, or tell me how crazy I am. Yep. Or tell me whatever. Yep, I own it all. Whatever you keep hidden owns you. And whatever you don't want somebody to know about you, that's your own judgment. That's hurting you. You're hurting you, not the other person. So when the other person says to you, or even does something that your mind might construe as they're making me feel, nobody makes you feel any way you don't already feel. They just hid it. So they are your gift. Somebody called me stupid and I felt it hurt inside, then I know I'm believing I'm stupid subconsciously. How would I know it if they didn't hit it? If it rises up inside and or there's going to blame them for making me feel, all that shit is going on inside of you. It has nothing to do with the other person. They're just triggering. They are your gift for you to see what you're thinking and believing that isn't true. So, Peter's home. Yeah, when it hurts, you believe in something about yourself that's not true. And your body, the hurting, is telling you it's not true. Deep breath. Let it go. I'm doing a live video. Oh. Anyway, thank you for listening, whoever you are. I wish you had left a comment because I would have said hello. Anyway, I love you all because you are me. There's no separation. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.